Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. Now I understand I'm pronouncing Sekiro incorrectly. Now just as a bit of a kind of a forewarning, if you want to skip ahead, go and skip ahead to when the gameplay actually starts, but I just wanted to say something real quick. So it is about 4 in the morning, and I had started recording for a Sekiro video at 2 in the afternoon of yesterday, so about 14 hours have gone by. Pretty much I wasn't able to get the video. It was a series of the videos not recording properly and storage space getting filled up because the files were recording to the wrong hard drive, so I had to transfer some stuff over and redirect some file locations. Then when I actually got some footage and I went to edit it, it was the footage was so poor. When I was editing it, I was trying to say like, hey, just bear through this one video, and I promise the rest are gonna be okay. And I spent about 2 hours editing, well, I mean, not 2 hours editing, I spent 2 hours editing the video I was going to upload to YouTube, but then as I was finished editing and I was exporting the videos, I was like, man, this is a really shit video. And for the longest time, ever since 2014, obviously not every day or by any means consistently, but I've been playing games, and I've been uploading videos because they're fun, and I've been uploading videos that are really fun and that I could have a good time maybe watching. But I never once uploaded videos that I was proud of. I went from uploading videos to just because it's fun, then some people started watching, so I ended up just doing it for them, and then it got to the point where I was just uploading it because I felt like I hadn't uploaded in a while, and I had to upload something. But I never once in my life really uploaded a video that I was proud of. The only videos I uploaded where I was proud of, I think there are very rare occasions, but there are videos where it was a new thing. Like my first edited video, my first actually edited video, that I was proud of because I was learning something new. And then one of my League videos, I think it was either the Rumble one or I think it may have been the Warwick one, where I was doing a voiceover of the footage that I clipped. I was just, the new things I was doing, that I was uploading, I was proud of them, not because they were good or because they were any sort of quality, but it's just because I was learning new things. And I was looking at this video that I was going to upload, and I was like, man, I'm not proud of this. This is something I'm uploading because I feel like I have to, because I put 14 hours of work into it. Which I don't think I put that much effort into any video. Now, if it was on my old computer and I had my old recording software, if I didn't have this new setup, I would have been totally fine with putting up that video, just because I spent so much time into it. But I have a $1,300 computer. I have this brand new setup. I have decorations. I've like cool lights and stuff. I have this brand new monitor. I just bought new editing software. I bought a license for XSplit so I can record properly. I have all this new stuff. I've sunk so much into it, and I don't feel like what I'm making is living up to what all this new stuff should do. And I don't feel proud of it. And it actually kind of disgusted me, and I actually felt, not even exaggerating, I felt a little bit sick that this is what I'm uploading. And that just because I put so much work into it, that justifies me putting up trash on my channel. Which, granted, I'm not a quality creator, and I have a ton of trash on my channel. I have about 350 videos of trash. But it's getting to the point where I have everything that I could want now. I'm done putting up trash. Now, keep in mind, there are going to be audio jumps and visual jumps and stutters in this video. There's going to be, just period. But that is just because of the settings I have right now. Pretty much, I did 72 visual audio tests. That's not even a lie. I recorded me jumping.
In the closing year,
I recorded myself grappling from tree to tree, killing a small series of people 72 times as a test for visual and audio clips.
some 20 years after.
Not even a joke. And I'm skipping past this right now just because it's not too terribly important to the story. All you need to know is that there was a great battle. It went to the lands of Ashina, Asuna, something or other. But it's nothing too terribly important. We'll kind of learn about it more as we go. There's not too much. it's a little more information about the world than anything. It doesn't really come into play in Wolf's, which is the name of our guy, Wolf's storyline. And I've also noticed, as I was looking back at the footage, I say and a lot, and I'm trying to find myself out of that bad habit. So it's going to take a little bit of practice. You're going to have to bear with me in that regard.
We didn't shackle him, restrain him, nothing.
Talking about me?
That doesn't worry anybody?
Now keep in mind, I have played through this game a pretty decent amount. I've played a little bit ways into this game, and I know what I'm doing. I know where everything is up until a very certain point, and then I kind of lose it all from there, because every time I play through this game, I end up finding a new path that I haven't gone through before, and I end up going down that rabbit hole, and it's a whole new experience. So up until a certain point, I know what I'm doing, but then it kind of immediately drops off from there. But we're gonna go. I said, oh, again, would you look at that? But right now, the letter that we got, pretty much, there's this woman by the name of Emma that dropped. It's part of the cutscene I skipped over. She dropped a letter down the well that I was in that said, go to the. I have the letter, I could show it, but it said, go to the Moonlit Tower, which we are currently at. So we shimmied along some edges, and now we climbed through a hole. And this is the Divine Air. What's up, my dude?
You did well to come here.
Now, I said this. I'm sorry if I'm gonna be talking over this. This doesn't really explain too much of the story. It's kind of just like a dialogue to introduce the relationship between these two. But that says right there, I've come to free you, my lord.
Well, then.
I am playing as the shinobi of this Divine Air, this kid who is my master. That's a relationship that's established. But I've always wanted to see like a TV show or a movie in which there's like this world that exists with a very strict set of codes and guidelines, like Japanese tradition and styles and codes, in which they're super strict and traditional. And it's one of those situations where there's this one prodigy, or this one person who is so good, who's so incredibly good, but outright disrespectful in the best of ways, where their master's like, I pledge into my service, go to the eastern wall and find out what that noise is. And then the shinobi's just like, I mean, it sounds kind of like a pretty shit job, but yeah, no problem, man, I'll do that. I mean, I guess I'll make some sake when we get back. And that, I'm not trying to be racist, you literally give sake to people in this game. Not racist, that's just how it do. Now, I want to see something like that. Even if it's a game, I want to see something like that. If I end up having to make that game, I will.
I have something that may help. It is a special pool of music.
Okay, awesome. So, he pretty much gives us a ashen, or not ashen, my bad, an Estus flask sweat in this game. It's a gourd. And I know it skipped over a ton of dialogue. I'm so sorry about that. I'll try not to do that so much in the future. But I have been trying to record this for quite a while, and my patience is starting to wear a little bit thin, but I apologize. I'll try not to do that in the future. But pretty much what they said is, here's your weapon. By the way, we need to get out of here. There's not really many ways. They're under the moat of the bridge. There's a secret passage. Go ahead and go there and blow on a reed whistle, and I'll come to you. So that's gonna be our goal right now. So we're just gonna, I guess, light up some people on the way. It's gonna be kind of trippy with the these are the tutorials gonna be playing, and I've already gone through this bit. And so, the fuck was that? You okay, dude? Oh, that's not what I want to do by any means. All right. So I found that in this game, parrying is the way to go. I didn't do much parrying in the Souls games, but I wish that I had, because it would have made the learning curve for this game so much easier on my soul. Because this game is pretty much parry simulator. You can block stuff, sure, but damage will go through, you'll get knocked off your feet, and you can dodge some stuff, I guess, no problem. But it's all about parrying in this game and deflecting. So if you ended up playing or doing like a ton of parrying throughout the Souls games, you're getting really good at it. This game is going to be a cakewalk if you decide to pick it up. How? Now my issue has always been, I'm much better against the faster enemies. Like, there's going to be a boss in this tutorial part that we shouldn't be able to beat early on. It's one of those kind of bosses in which you're put up against them in the beginning to kind of get a look at how you're supposed to beat them later, but also to introduce a main conflict and to kind of give you an insight into how bullshit the king is going to be. But it's not a boss we're particularly supposed to beat this early on. But they're fast-paced, and I'm able to beat them. Most of the time I start playing through this game, I'm able to beat them without being hit at all. I just have their moveset down that well, but it's because they are so fast. The fast people I can go and go against, no problem. It's the slow people that for some reason I have so much trouble timing their stuff. Now these guys, it's a little bit different just because it's a tutorial and they're intentionally made to be a little bit weaker. Okay. That's a little bit better. Yeah, but these slow guys, like there's a guy we'll be coming up against later on. He's super slow for no reason. But for some reason I just can't time this stuff. Even though he moves so slow, it should be really easy to time. I'm the opposite of how most people are with their bosses. It's the really fast people I can take. And I just realized I'm backtracking into the conversation I was having with myself about 3 or 4 minutes ago. It's been a bit of a long night, so I do apologize, but hopefully that doesn't dissuade me from the rest of my commentary I'm going to be doing for this portion. Now, I'm not going to be doing too terribly much. Pretty much, I'm going to be getting past this intro bit, and that's kind of going to be the intro bit into this series. Hopefully the video turns out smooth. I really hope it does, because I've been kind of working on it for quite a while, and it would really mean a lot to me if it turned out pretty alright. No, not good. No. Alright, let's go and hop up here, get this item real fast. Now we can go ahead and drop down. Alright, and this right here is the secret entrance, so we'll go ahead and call the Divine Air. I wish I could whistle. Like, I can whistle a little bit inhaling, but I can't exhale whistle. It's like, I can't really do it. But inhale whistle?
Wolf, you found it.
I can do that a little bit better. I found it, my dude.
Now let us leave this place.
Let's go.
Yes, my lord.
Let's go.
To
Go.
think that this is the only way.
Now I'm starting to feel the tiredness. Before when I was recording,
Is the only answer.
it was kind of going by not too bad. Not too bad by any means. But now it's 4:30. I'm realizing I have to start getting ready for work in a couple hours. And now it's hitting me. So hopefully I won't be too tired for work, because that would really fucking suck, and I'd probably get in a lot of trouble. But anyways, let's just go, my dude. Let's go ahead and, nope. I'm saying, oh, again, would you look at that. But the boss that I was talking about earlier, the kind of, if I said again, the kind of intro to kind of how you're going to fight them later and all that stuff I was talking about, this is that individual. But pretty much, I'm going to go ahead and let this cutscene play out, even though it's a bit slower paced, but here you go. Gives me a break to recuperate and think about how I'm going to lose
Last we
this
stood
fight.
together was your uncle's funeral.
Now, if you don't know Sekiro, pretty much, a little bit of spoilers. If you don't want to hear it, I'm going to give you a break now. Silence. Okay, so pretty much, I suppose I should have explained it. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you, go ahead and skip a little bit ahead now. Starting now, go ahead and skip ahead. Now, for those of you who either know what's going on or whatever, don't really care about spoilers, whether you beat this guy or lose to this guy, your arm gets cut off. If you beat him, there's someone hiding in the shadows that throws a shuriken, and you notice it, you turn around, deflect it, you turn back to fight the person who's on their knees, and they cut your arm off. And the same thing happens no matter what. If you lose, you just get your arm cut off. So same results either way.
You face. Get Ichiro.
No. 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 series of strikes. Ah, that's something I really should be actually engaging in, because then the bar starts going down. Ooh. Easy does it. Whoop. I was right on the edge of that. Oh, I was really right in that fine line between life and getting the katana shoved so far on my... No, you know what? I'm gonna leave that one alone. Now that I'm thinking about it. You say you can't lose, but then you continue to lose to me. Wow, I deflected almost all of those. That was great on my end. Not trying to toot my own horn here, but good job, mate. Oh, I almost got caught on rock. That was very unfortunate for my health. Damn, good job, mate. And there we go. I just perfected. I know it's perfected, but when you do perfect in a fight, perfected, sure, why not? I did perfect in that fight, didn't get hit once. But yeah, someone throws a shuriken, you deflect it, and then boom, you lose your arm no matter what, which is a bit unfortunate. Which, by the way, I should have said, the graphics aren't all the way up, just because I want it to kind of flow smoothly and I want the frames to do, like, be good. Or be well, rather. Yeah, oh, that's right?
Shinobi know the difference between
For the description of an
honor and
object?
victory.
Sure.
The divine heir is coming with me.
Oh no, I wonder when I will be able to come back and get them. God, I'm really off my game today. But yeah, that individual right there that's carrying the kid, that's the one who threw the little glaive. Oh, now they're walking off in the distance, and I'm laying here with my cut off arm. However will I survive? Oh no. What is this candlelight I see? God, I'm really off my game tonight. But it's okay. Now, this gentleman right here, I have some theories about this gentleman. So we're going to see he's missing a left arm, and he knows so much about this prosthetic tool that he's affixed into our new hand. Call her Lefty. But pretty much, this individual knows so much about it and knows and talks about how, like, shields break into splinters. Swift enemies strike them down from afar. If someone can be killed, there's multiple ways to kill him, and he's talking almost with like a passion about this. So my thought is that he built this for himself and he used it to own himself as a killing machine until it got to the point where he couldn't fight anymore for one reason or another, and he didn't have any use of it anymore. And he's just kind of had it for a while, up until we come along, a one-fanged wolf, or a one-armed wolf, and he puts it on us, and he helps us hone it to become better killing machines. Now the reason why I've come up with this theory is just because kind of stuff we find out later on. He talks a lot about when we end up talking about the visions that we have at some point. He talks about how I think like Karma's coming around and is kind of getting at him. And all he sees in his visions is fire, and just how he talks about such a passion about these things, and he's kind of dodges a lot of the questions we ask him. And so I'm saying, oh, again, I apologize, but that's just my general theory. I could be wrong. I could very easily be wrong, but there's not much said about him. So I'm just kind of theorizing. I'm not that far in the game where I know so much about him, but you know. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one here. Thank you all so much for watching. I feel like this is a better, healthy start to this. Honestly, I feel like this is a better start to oh my god, I apologize. I know this video isn't edited. Hopefully the future Sekiro videos will be, but this is just kind of a something to kind of put my mind at rest. That way maybe I could get an hour and a half of sleep before I have to start getting ready for work, which actually by the time I upload, I'm not sleeping tonight, so I'll just upload this, and I think I'll feel proud of it, even just a little bit. I'm at least proud of the fact that I have this much patience with everything that's been going on. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully the combat was fine. Hopefully the audio was fine. If it turns out that there were any flaws, which in my content there probably will be, I'll be more than happy to take that into account and try and perfect it in the future. But at this point, it just seems like something that's outside of the resources I have at my disposal. But enough of that. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have yourself a good day. Stay safe. Bye-bye.